it's Brittany, and today I'll be showing you how I achieve this brownish auburn color using box dye. Stay tuned! Alright guys, so I used 3 boxes of the Clairol Textures and Tones dye in the color Lightest Blonde. You'll also need a hair paintbrush, a pair of gloves, some aluminum foil, and some neutralizing shampoo. And you'll also need a deep conditioner. Okay guys, so the hair I'm going to be using is the Modern Show hair that I received about 2 weeks ago. I did an unboxing video for it. This is the Peruvian Water Wave hair. I have a 16-inch closure, 18-inch bundle, a 20-inch bundle, and 2 22-inch bundles. Alright, right now I'm just emptying out everything that came included in the box. Alright, so wrapped inside the instructions, you'll find a booster packet as well as a pair of gloves. Okay, so also included in your box is your hair dye, obviously, and then your color activating cream and some hair conditioner. Okay, so I poured the hair color into the color activating cream. Okay, and then I just added the booster packet to the mixture. Okay, so after that, I just started to shake everything in the container so it was mixed well. Okay, so the first thing that I dyed was the closure. Okay, so I'm just putting the hair dye on the hair, and then I'm going in with the hair paintbrush and brushing it in, making sure it's evenly distributed. Then I went in with a comb to make sure the dye was distributed even more. Then I flipped the hair over and did the exact same thing to the other side of the hair. Okay, and now this is a 22-inch bundle. I'm just going to do the same thing that I did with the closure to all 4 of the bundles, and I'm just going to quickly show you guys that. Okay, so I have put dye on all 4 of the bundles as well as the closure, and now I'm going to wrap it up in aluminum foil and let it process. I let my hair process for about 2 hours. I've seen some people let their hair process for less time than that, but this worked for me, so 2 hours was good for me. Okay, and here we are a little over 2 hours later, and the hair has processed, and I'm just going to go ahead and just rinse all the excess dye off the hair. And then I took my neutralizing shampoo and made sure to wash all of the bundles with it to ensure that the chemical process had stopped. And then I took my deep conditioner and put it on all of the hair. You can use any deep conditioner that you like. I just wanted to try this kind this time. And then I let the conditioner sit on the hair for about 20 to 30 minutes. The packet says 10 to 15, but I wanted to do it a little bit longer because of the coloring process. Okay, and this is the results of the color after I had let it air dry overnight. And I think it looks really pretty. Hey guys, it's Brittany, and as you guys have seen in the previous footage, I showed you guys how I achieved this color. Yeah, just in this video, I just wanted to show you guys how I color my wigs. This is my first time ever coloring a wig, and I think it turned out pretty good. With the next wig that I make, I'll just show you guys how I actually make it. This time I just wanted to focus on the coloring process. Yeah, so this is the first day that I'm wearing the wig. I made the wig yesterday, and today I decided to wear it. I did cut a little bit in this area right here just to have a little bit more of a bang, or just some layers around my face. So today, this hair is about, I want to say about 70% dry. I sprayed it about 30 minutes ago with water and conditioner, and I kind of just scrunched it up. This color is really pretty. It's like this kind of golden auburny color, and I think it's just really pretty. So I made this wig using the hot glue gun method. I sewed on the closure first, and then I used the hot glue to put on the tracks. And then when I was finished, I used some measuring tape. I measured the closure, the circumference of the closure on my head with some measuring tape, and then I subtracted 7 inches, and then I sewed some elastic inside my cap so the closure would lay flat. And I got that from Peak Mill. I watched a lot of different tutorials on here to make this wig, so that's what I did. And this is what the parting space looks like. And I used Revlon Color Stay pressed powder in color medium in my parting space. I did pull a few hairs out just to find the part a little better, and I think it looks pretty good. On my edges I used, I think it's ORS edge control. I know some people don't like it, but I think it turned out fine on my edges. I think it looks pretty good. I've gotten very minimal shedding, so I'm not worried about that. So far, no tangling, so that's really good. Yeah, so like I told you guys in the previous footage, this is the Peruvian Water Wave hair, and I have it in a 18, 20, and 222 inches and a 16-inch closure. And installed, I only used, I used 3.5 bundles. So I used both of the 22 inches, the 20 inch, and then I used probably half of the 18 inch. So this is 3.5 bundles in my head, and I'm going to give you guys 360. Here is the front, and this is where it comes to me. The longest length is 22, like I told you guys, and I'm 6 feet tall, and that's where it hits me, probably at the bottom of my boobs. Okay, so here is the side, the left side. Here is the back. There's the back. And here is the right side. And here's the front again. This is how much hair I have left over. Like, I have a good amount left over. This is half of the bundle that's left. I wanted to use all of it since I had to go through that long process of coloring the wig, but 3.5 worked fine. But I'm still glad that I got 4 bundles because I'd rather have too much than not enough. So I'm glad that I got 4 bundles. If you haven't watched my initial unboxing video, I'll link that on the screen and in the description box for you guys. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I kind of wanted a lighter blonde, but this will do for now. And this was my first time, so I'm not disappointed. If you don't want to go through that long process of coloring your hair and doing all that, I would suggest probably going with synthetic hair, of course. This look reminds me of the half wig Outre Penny. I did a review on that and they have it in a DR30 and it looks similar to this. And then a lace front from Outre called Outre Peruvian. Now I haven't tried that wig, but I've seen other people wear it and they do have the lighter browns and stuff, and it kind of looks like this. It can look like this. If you wanted a synthetic alternative, you could, check those out. And I'll put those in the description box for you guys as well. Yeah, so this is just my first day wearing it. I just wanted to show you guys the results of me coloring and making the wig, and I think it turned out pretty cute. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the color and the curl pattern and everything. Yeah, I am fastly approaching 10,000 subscribers, and I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and always watching my videos, especially those loyal subscribers out there. I see you, and I always, if I can, I always reply back to your comments. And if I don't reply back to your comments, it's because you don't have a Google Plus account or something like that. So if you don't have one, go ahead and get that taken care of. Yeah, so if you don't already, follow me on Instagram at Brit_thrift, which I have neglected, but I'm going to try to get back on it. And follow me on my personal page, which is I Fancy Cupcakes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.